was checking their site out. They have a really big site on there, and these are some of the things that some of the people were saying. You can go onto the website and join. It's called Join Me on the Bridge.
.org.
.org?
.org. JoinMeOnTheBridge.org.
Okay. One of the people said, "I am standing with you to show my passion, determination, and solidarity for a more equal and peaceful world." Another person said, "Silence is the enemy of freedom. I support the right of women to have a voice, to express their needs, free from oppression. Let's spread our love, peace, and support to each other throughout the world. Wherever the bridge is, we are together. When we preach peace, peace should should start from us. I stand with you in peace all days. May the world be filled with peace and love. Together, we can make it happen. Each of us has the power to make a great change. I am with you in spirit." So if anyone has anything else that they would like to say about something like that too, you can write it down in the book also, so we can try to send it in along with all the other people's comments that are coming in, or just be able to just feel free to say something that you think top of your head. I know that Fagan had some beautiful ideas this morning when we were talking. I know I shouldn't expect that.
Well, I was just remembering my grandmother who did not have the ability to vote in America. After every male in America had the right to vote, the women did not. And she was a suffragette, and she worked very hard, a great deal of scorn against these women, all kinds of names they were called, but they got the right for women to vote. And we're only talking 50 years ago, we're not talking centuries ago. So there's the League of Women Voters who have worked all over the world to enfranchise women, to allow them to have a voice in politics and in the governing of their countries. And I think we need to think of them who are still struggling in Africa and South America and other countries, in Bosnia, etc., who still do not have the right to vote. They do not have a voice in politics. They have no right to inheritance. They have no rights on their own. And for all of us to work for their benefit, I think would be a very special thing. Think of them on this day.
And I believe if somebody else knows the story more than I do, because I just got bits and pieces, I believe the story beginning of why this day started was, I believe that there were two warring tribes, and what happened was they kept going across the bridge and would war in one community, and then they would retaliate and war in the other community, and the women had that's enough. And so they got together, the women on both sides, separate tribes, met on the bridge for peace and unity. That they would start with them and then spread it to their communities. So that's why we're all here. So it's not just for women; it is for the world. But the women have decided to take different measures. So,
and for us here in the Bahamas, I'm grateful to be a part of it. One of our women, named Doris Johnson, passed away. She's deceased now, but she was one of the women that fought for us as women to vote in the Bahamas. And 50 years just presently has passed, and so I'm grateful to be able to vote and be in a country such as the Bahamas.
Right, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Very good.
And if you, I just want to say, if you want to support women all over the world, and this is how Women on the Bridge started, with an organization called Women for Women. And you can get Women for Women on the internet, and you can support women all over the world.
I just want to say, together there is nothing that women cannot do. And I think each of us know this in our very own way. And I exclude men because I can't speak for men, but I will speak for women. I came from a family of strong women. And I look at what's going on in the United States, and I'm so happy to be part of this today, because we are being attacked on various fronts. Politically is just one. Our reproductive freedoms are being maligned and taken away, and silence is the enemy of all of that freedom. Never was a truer word spoken. So in raising our voices, and we've done it in Toronto, I'm Canadian, I know you do it in the United States, and women all over the world need to do it, and this kind of a day is just wonderful, and I'm really happy to be here.
I wanted to add a spiritual dimension.
archangels. These are not fairy tales. There are angels, there are archangels. Every archangel has a specific task. And they also have a host of angels who do their task. Now there are angels who make things happen. And these are the beings to help us. They are there to help humans. We need to pray and open to these angels. And I feel without the help of the Spirit, the Divine Spirit, nothing gets done. We can work our heads off in politics and every other aspect, but if we don't have that divine power, things don't get done and stay done. So I'm urging all of you to get in touch with your angels and to pray with them and ask them for your help.
Very much so. And if you don't ask, you can't receive. If you don't know what you want, it's hard for things to manifest. One of the things too that Pamela is doing a labyrinth over there on their beach. And I know a lot of you know that I do a lot of labyrinth, and that's one of the things they're doing there, and they're incorporating that. And they talked about the labyrinth as a bridge. It's between the physical and the spiritual, between the seen and the unseen, between near and far, between all races and religions, between blacks, whites, yellows, and red. How beautiful if today everyone gathered here on the sacred path and would forge to strengthen the bond with sisters and brothers everywhere